In this lab, you'll see how electroplating allows one metal to be deposited on another. We start with about 150 milliliters of distilled or deionized water. Next, we heat the water to boiling so we can add more copper 2 sulfate because warm water accepts more solute than cold water. So we add as many scoops of copper 2 sulfate as we can dissolve, stirring after each addition. This isn't an exact measurement. We're just trying to get our solution as saturated with copper 2 sulfate as possible. Once you notice that the crystals are hard to dissolve, you've added enough of the copper 2 sulfate. Now we tie one piece of copper wire around a clean quarter until it's held securely by the wire. With another piece of wire, we'll create a coil with a long tail end. Now we attach the tail end of the wire coil to the positive side of a 9-volt battery using an insulated wire with alligator clips. Likewise, we'll use another insulated wire to connect the wire holding the quarter to the negative terminal of the battery. So our finished setup looks like this so far. Now we'll hang the 2 copper wires from opposite sides of the beaker. The quarter and the copper coil should be hanging into the solution, but the alligator clip ends should be outside the solution. Making small hooks with the copper wire will help to keep the objects in place. When you're finished, the quarter and the copper coil should be on opposite sides of the solution. Make sure that they don't touch. Now we'll let this arrangement sit for 4 minutes. You can see that the copper ions in the solution are gaining electrons from the electrical current and depositing as solid copper on the quarter. Now we'll reverse the electrical current by switching the alligator clips on the positive and negative terminals of the battery. Then we'll let this setup sit for another 4 minutes. And you can see that the copper on the nickel quarter has started to come off, depositing that copper both back onto the coil and on the bottom of the beaker. Now complete the lab worksheet questions associated with this experiment.